What's up, guys? It's Dom, and we're here with the ICBA Season 3, Week 3 versus my good friend Spanik. He's a fellow Mets fan, so we're gonna, just get right into this game. So, here we go. So here, I just lead off with my Kecleon, as he does lead off with his Infernape. I was expecting either the Manectric lead or the Infernape lead, but, I guessed Manectric, and I got it wrong, so I'm just gonna go hard into Vaporeon. And I'm expecting a U-turn here, but here he does just click close combat. As you can see, Vaporeon can take those all day, every day. Yep, he loses his special attack and special defense, and I do get a little leftovers. So right here, I'm just gonna I'm very confident he's not gonna stay in close combat, so I'm just gonna click Scald. If he does, I could just click Protect and move to more close combat, so that it's really not that big of a deal. So I click Scald in the switch. He goes into Naganadevils, which is a huge threat, but I don't expect him to click the fire move. I either expect him to click Nasty Plot here or a dragon move. So I'm gonna go make an aggressive play hard into my Jirachi, and my Jirachi is Starf. But here he does reveal the substitute, so I can't stay in because I don't want to take unnecessary damage on my Jirachi. Since it is Choice Scarf, I do outspeed it. I'm hoping this U-turn breaks the sub, but I'm very confident it won't break the sub because it's not very effective. And Jirachi is weak as all hell. So here I do go into Kecleon, and he does click the Flamethrower. And this is actually right here on this turn, we're gonna see it right now. Yeah, he picks up the 10% burn. This burn is huge because I can't break subs anymore. And this Kecleon doesn't have priority on it. It has Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Fire Punch, and Cover. So, that's just... This Kecleon is basically useless, and now he gets a free Nasty Plot. So this is just gonna happen. And then I click Knockoff. And this is gonna break the sub because I did have previous damage on it. But here he just gets a free substitute, and I'm hoping maybe for a crit. But that's not good. So here he clicks substitute as I click Knockoff. Doesn't break the sub. That's very unfortunate for me. I get leftovers. He's at +2 when he click he probably has a Dragon Stab. I'm hoping it's Draco Meteor, so he doesn't stay +2, but he does have the Dragon Pulse. And because I'm very specially defense invested, I'm gonna live this. So here, I do break the sub on the second Knockoff. Yep. and right here, I either have to sack another Pokemon to break the sub of Naganadevils and have this as Death Fodder, or just sack 2 Pokemon, because I can't leave it behind a sub and sack it, because I know he's clicking substitutes, so I might as well switch it to something that can break the sub, so I have Death Fodder at least. I lose 2 Pokemon in this exchange, but when I should have only lost 1. So and I would have gotten I also could have gotten Rocked up, but I felt like this was too big of a threat to let it do that. And right here he revealed the Flamethrower before, and he's just gonna click Flamethrower and kill us here. Yep, here comes the Flamethrower, and I die, which is very unfortunate. So right here I have to go into my Diggersby just to revenge kill this thing. So here I do go into Diggersby. I click Quick Attack. Look, good for me. He does stay in, and Diggersby gets his first kill. I'm very skeptical on my chances of winning this game right now, because that was a huge exchange right there for him. So here he does go into the Scizor. I'm on tilt a little bit, but I make a pretty bad misplay. I actually make 2 misplays here. I go into my Rotom instead of sacking the Kecleon. I don't know why I didn't sack the Kecleon, but I do. He does predict me to switch out, and he does click Knockoff. Another Knockoff shouldn't kill me based on that damage, and I should go for Will-O-Wisp here, but I decided to go Volt Switch like an idiot because I forgot he does have Manectric in the back, and it does have the Lightning Rock, so it gets +1 special attack because I'm an idiot. And now I'm gonna have to sack my Rotom, so things are not going well. So he's just gonna Mega Evolve, skip that a little bit, make it go a little faster. Here comes the Intimidate, And here he does click with the flamethrower, and it's going to take out my Rotom. So right now it is 5-4. Even though it's 5-4, I do my Kecleon is Death Water, and it's really bad. But at +1, I do calc with my HP investment. I do take an HP Ice, so I just gotta, like, you know, eat all that damage and click return. But luckily, awesome for me, he does switch out into Cresselia, and I just click return because return does kill the Manectric at neutral. So here, this is a Cresselia, and Cresselia is 75 special attack. I'm just gonna click Swords Dance and just see what happens. So here he just does, he clicks Moonblast, which is nice. I'm trying to hopefully sweep, but I almost click Swords Dance again, but I just decide to attack what's in front of me, try and keep as much health on my Diggersby as possible. He does sack the Manectric here to get the -1, which actually ends up being really clutch, because he would have actually been in range of +2 quick attack from Diggersby with his Infernape. So if he did that, that would be that would be really bad. So here he does go into his Infernape. I lost my Rotom, which would have been an easy switch in here if I didn't sack it for no reason. So I just go right into Kecleon to sack it off. So now it's 4-3. But even though it's 4-3, I'm very, like, you know, I'm very much behind in this game. So he clicks Close Combat. And not getting Stealth Rocks up does hurt me too, because I do need a little bit of shift damage on this Infernape to pick up the KO on it. And hopefully it outspeeds a Scarf Jirachi, because that's what I need it to be. Here we go. Here's I go into Vaporeon. I know he's going to switch out, so I know he's going into Cresselia, so I just click nice free Toxic on it. So here I click Toxic. And we're just going to skip the leftovers, right? And he takes the toxic damage. Yeah, you don't want to sit through that. So here I'm just going to go for Wish, because there's really nothing this Cresselia is going to do, except it does reveal the Calm Mind. I'm a little worried, but I'm not worried at all, because I could just go straight into my Diggersby, because at neutral damage, the Moonblast did like 15%, so like at +1, it's going to do like, I don't know, like 21, 22%. And I'll get all that back with this fat-ass Wish from Vaporeon, which is really nice. So he takes toxic damage, and I do what I say I'm going to do. I'm going to go right into my Diggersby. I can either take the hit, or if he goes for another Calm Mind, he'll be in range of Frustration after the toxic damage, because he takes 6% the first turn, 12% the second turn, and on this turn he's going to take 18%, so that's like, that's 20, that's 36%. Like total, so he's 100% in range of Frustration based on the damage of 4. So here I just click it. Diggersby gets another kill. Good for you, like, this thing's pretty OP. Like, it gets huge power. It's faster than a Azumarill. Like, this thing's ridiculous. So right here he goes into Scizor. I decide I'm gonna make the ballsy play. He's not gonna click Bullet Punch. He's gonna predict me to go into Vaporeon and click Knockoff. So I just stay in and click Earthquake. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill, but he is in range of Quick Attack, hopefully. So I gotta click Quick Attack before he clicks Bullet Punch, and takes out my Diggersby. So here I just click Quick Attack, and luckily it takes it out pretty handily. I do lose my Silk Scarf, so that's pretty bad. So here all he has left is the Infernape. Here I probably should have sacked Diggersby, but I wanted to keep it around. I go into Vaporeon. I could take 2 close combats from this range because all the leftovers he let me get back. I take that pretty nicely. And here, I know he's going into Alola Ninetales, but there's no reason for me not to click Wish here. So here, I just click Wish, as he switches out into his Alola Ninetales. And here it comes, and I'm just gonna Wish, because I know he's switching out. He hasn't stayed in once, and it wouldn't really, I could just Wish Protect even if he stayed in, so it wouldn't be a big deal. So right here I do a calc, and I know I can live a Freeze Dry from this range, but I forget that hail damage goes before the leftovers, so and the Wish. So even though I do live this Freeze Dry, and I don't click Protect. If I click Protect here, I won this game, because he told me after the game he was a Assault Pest. He didn't have Nasty Plot, and I would have stalled out his entire team with Vaporeon, and I would have won the game. Like, so because of this, I just do some stupid things. I go into Darkrai. Game's over. I click Sludge Bomb. It's gonna do a nice amount of damage. Gets a crit as he does Moonblast, and I die. So here, I'm just gonna go right into Diggersby and just get the last couple of kills. Here, I just click Quick Attack. As here, instead of getting a 3-0 win, I now get a 1-0 loss because of my stupidity. Yep, and here he does click Close Combat, and that's a GG. Great game, Spanik. You prepped really well. If it wasn't for my dumb misplay at the end, I would have won, but that's Pokemon, I guess. You know, I gotta just hope I bounce back next week, guys. All right, see you guys.